Students, continuation from where we have left in the previous video. That is, in the previous video we have written our sample plsql program in notepad, and we have saved and we have executed. So now in this video I'm going to say you how to declare the variables in your uh, in your plsql program, and how to write the conditional statements and how to write the looping statements. Okay, directly I will write the code. Okay, so remember that this logic of the program is almost same, but only difference is that the syntax of the language, plsql language. So I will most probably I will be saying that syntax of writing the code. So logic will almost be similar. Say addition of two numbers, you know the logic. You need to read three variables, sum up two variables, and store the result of these two variables in the third variable. Okay, so the logic will remain the same, but only the syntax. So how do you, what is the syntax for declaring the variables? What is the syntax of conditional statements? What is the condition? What is the syntax of looping statement? That I'm going to say in this video. So this syntaxes you can apply for any logic. Okay, so for that one, I'm creating a new file. So I'm going to demo about how to create variables and how to print variables in plsql. So var demo, I'm giving the file name as var demo. Okay, so how to declare the variables? So you need to declare the variables in the declare section. So what is the syntax of declaring the variable? So in C language, you declare a variable. So first you give the data type int followed by a. So this is the declaration in C language. But here it is not the same way. So here first is your variable name and followed by data type a integer. Okay. So next b integer. So this is the declaration part. Okay, next begin your mandatory section. Begin dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So I'm printing a. Next same thing, dbms underscore output dot put underscore line b. So a and b. Okay, so A and B, now I have not read the values of A and B. So now I am going to read it. So that is, I did not assign the values for A and B, just have declared the values. So in the execution section, you are assign the values. So what is the assignment operator? Assignment operator is A colon equal to 10. Next, B colon equal to 20. Just I am reading those values and then printing. So begin, have a corresponding end, and end with forward slash. That's it. So this program will declare two variables a and b and then print those variables. Okay, save this one, close this one, go to the command prompt. So remove this ed and type @. Okay, so here you can see the procedure has successfully executed and I have got the output as 10 and 20. Okay, 10 and 20. Okay, now this is what is static initialization of variables. So statically I have given the value of a as 10 and b as 20. Now I need to read dynamically. So same as your C language scanf. So here you can read the values dynamically in this way. A colon equal to ampersand of a. So ampersand of a is your reading of a, ampersand of b, and then I will try to print a and b. Okay, so this is same as your scanf. So it will read the value and store in a, it will read the value and store in b. Okay, save this one and don't forget to close this notepad. Go to the command prompt and type, instead of ed you type @. So first it will ask the value of a, so I'm typing 30. Next it is asking the file value of b, 40. So now you can see dynamic initialization of variables has happened. Okay, dynamic initialization. Okay, this is how you declare the variables in plsql, and then print those variables. Say I want to write a program for addition of two numbers. Okay, addition of two numbers. So for that one, I'm giving the file name as sum. Sorry, file name as ed. In the editor, you need to write ed sum. So again, it is asking me whether to open a new file. Okay, I've opened. So how to print? So what's the logic for addition of two numbers? I need to declare three variables. So one is a integer type, b integer type, c integer type. Next is your begin. Okay, next read the values of a and b. A colon equal to ampersand of a, b colon equal to ampersand of b. Next is c colon equal to a plus b. Next, what I need to print? Print the value of c. dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So what I need to print? C. Next, every end has a corresponding begin. You have to write end. Next, forward slash. Save this one. Save it. Close this one. Go to the command prompt. So remove ed type at the rate. So it will asking for a value 2, 3. So what it is saying? Encountered int while expecting one of the following. Okay, some error I have written. Okay, line number 2. Int when expecting error at line 2. Line 2, what I have done? So here, sorry, I need to write declare, right? First I need to declare the variables a, b and c, and then begin in this the executable code. C is equal to a plus b. Okay, save again. Save this one. Close this one. Go to the command and run this sum. 2, 3. So I have got the answer as 5. Okay, but I want to display it in an appropriate way. That is, the sum of 2 and 3 is 5. I want to print the output in that way. So that is, it is making some sense to the end user that I have performed the sum of 2 and 3. That is the result I have got it as 5. So for that one, so how to write the uh, appropriate output statement? So just you write this statement d, because the sum of, this is the output statement, the sum of, what is the first value? A, the sum of, so you write a concatenation operator, double pipe, the sum of a, and again a concatenate operator, the sum of a and the sum of a and next concatenated with the sum of 2 and say b, concatenation operator, a and b. Next is the output statement. E is what? C. That's it. The sum of a and b is c. Okay, so this double pipe is the concatenation. So so whatever I'm writing the code in codes, that will be printed as string to the output. So this will be printed as value, this will be printed as value, and this will be printed as value. Okay, save it and then check the output. Save, close this one, go to this command prompt, again run my code. 2, 3. So here you can see the sum of 2 and 3 is 5. But some same spacing problem is there that you can remove. That is, after and some space should be given. After is also some space should be given. That I can anyhow adjust in my code. Yes, you can adjust here. Could have got, okay. 2 and after and I should give some space. After and some space, and then is also you need to give some space. Is 5. Okay, once I will save this one and check the output. Save, close. Again, I'm going to run 2, 3. Okay, now you can see it is appropriate. The sum of 2 and 3 is 5. So this is how you declare the variables dynamically and then perform any logic. Logic will remain the same. So subtraction of two numbers, multiplication, what do you call it as all the other logics will remain the same. But only thing is that syntax will vary. Okay, syntax will vary. Next, I will show you how to execute the conditional statements in PLSQL. So what is the conditional statement? If statement, that is if else and nested if. So whatever the conditional statement that you have in some programming language, same conditional statements you have in PLSQL also. That is, you can write an if statement, if else statement, and nested if statement. Just we'll see what is the difference in syntax. So already I have said difference is only in syntax, but the logic will remain the same. So directly I will write the program so you will understand. So I will write demo if. So I'm writing a program on finding whether the number is a positive number or a negative number. So for that one, I need to make use of the conditional statement. Okay, find out whether the number is positive or negative. So first of all, I'm going to declare that number. So the number is n, which is of integer type. Next step, begin. Next, your if condition. If condition. If n is greater than equal to 0, if n is greater than equal to 0. So how do you write this statement? So here you remember this one. Then you write this statement dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. If n is greater than equal to 0, then it is a positive. Positive. Else what? Else it is a negative. Okay, so this one. If then is the keyword. Then this is the output statement. Else this is the output statement. Okay. So for every if you have written an if statement, then you have to end that one with end if. End if. Next for a begin, you have the corresponding end. And don't forget to end with a forward slash. Okay. Okay, now did I forget anything? So I have declared n, but I did not read the value of n. So here I am going to read n colon equal to ampersand of n. That's it. Going to read that value and then check that the value is greater than equal to 0. Then it is a positive, else it is a negative. Save this one, close the notepad, go to the command prompt. So remove this ed and type at the rate. So n 4. So it is a positive number. If I give n value as 4, it is a positive number. So again I'm running this program n minus 1. So it is saying that it is a negative number. Okay, now you can see the logic is same. The only difference is what? The syntax. So what is the syntax of if statement? What is the syntax of if this is the condition, this is the keyword, then this is the whatever the statement that you want, right? Else the output statement. So every if has a corresponding end if, and every begin will have a corresponding end. So that you remember. Okay, so this is the syntax of if statement. Similarly, you have, so here you can see nested if. So how to write a nested if? So you see the if condition, then statement. So your nested if consists of else if condition, then statement, else if this is else if condition, then statements, else statement, and this for every if there is a corresponding and if. So this is a structure of nested if. So you can use nested if in order to find the greatest of three numbers. Okay. For that logic, you can make use of nested if. That is, in this else if you need to write the condition. Okay, so this is the syntax of your nested if in your PLSQL. Nested if in your PLSQL. Okay, next. So remember that logic will be same. Logic will be same. Only syntax. I'll be saying the syntaxes only. Next, your conditional statement. So, what are the conditional statement in C language? Condition. Sorry. What are the looping statements in C language? For loop, while loop, and do while loop. Right. Same as such in your PLSQL, you have for loop and while loop. So, I will say you one demo for loop and one demo for while loop. So, what is the syntax of declaring the for loop and what is the syntax for declaring the while loop? So, right now directly I'm executing the code for printing 1 to 10 numbers. Print. So I'm giving the file name as print. Printing 1 to 10 numbers using for loop. Okay, using for loop. So in order to print 1 to 10 numbers, so I need not declare anything. Okay, if you are reading the n value, then you need to declare, or else directly I can write my execution section. What is that one? Begin. So what is the syntax of for loop? So for I need to give the variable for I in 1 dot dot 10. So this is a range. So this is the syntax for I in this range loop, then write the statement dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So what I will print I. So here this for loop, every for loop has a corresponding end loop. Every begin will have corresponding end and then forward slash. Okay, now because I have declared I will declare this I also. Declare I which is of integer type. So I will take the values, starting value is 1 and ending value is 10. So it is same as your say for loop, but the syntax is different. Save this one. Okay, save this one, close it, go to the command prompt and then run this command prompt. So next run this one. So here you can see the output. In those range, it has print 1, 2, 3, so on up to 10. Okay, so this is the syntax of for loop, printing 1 to 10 numbers using for loop. Next, in the same code I'm editing, or if you want to write a new code, you can write. So same program if you want to write using while loop. What is the change? Using while loop. Okay, sorry, I'm writing a new program using while loop. So what will the change? So begin, sorry, first declare I which is of integer type. Next begin. So what is the syntax of while loop? While condition. So I'm writing the condition I is less than equal to 10. I is less than equal to 10. Loop. So what I'm printing dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. What I need to print I. Okay. Next, I need to increment that I, right? I colon is equal to I plus 1. So for every iteration, it has to be incremented. Next, every loop will have an end loop, and begin will have end and then forward slash. I hope this one will work. While condition loop. So this is the keyword loop. So it will print first I. So first of all, I need to initialize the value also, right? So I am initializing the value of I colon equal to 1. I should start from 1. Okay, I should from 1 is less than equal to 10. It will check. So it will check, then print the value of I, then increment, and again the same procedure as the C language. Okay, save this one, close this file, go to the command prompt, run remove ed and try press @. So here, okay, I've got the same output, 1 to 10 numbers. Okay, so the logic is same, the only difference is syntax. So any C language program, if I give, you should be able to write in plsql. Okay, so I say that I want to find out the factorial of given number. Yes, you can find. I say the find out the what you call it as, whether the given number is palindrome or not. Yes, you can do it. The logic is same. You reverse the number and then check the reverse of the number is equal to the given number. Yes, you can do it. Check whether the given number is Armstrong or not. Yes, you can do it. So all the programs, I will give it as an assignment to try to execute those assignment. If you have any doubt, then we can discuss. Okay, so I hope this has given you the basics regarding what is plsql, how to write how to write the programs in plsql, how to write the conditional statements, and how to write the looping statements. So regarding next concept, how to declare functions, how to declare procedures, cursors and triggers, that we'll see in the subsequent videos. Okay, thank you.